Opening scene, the Galactic Council's arrogance. The story opens with the Draxian Empire, a powerful alien civilization that has conquered 400 star systems over 2,000 years. The Draxians believe they are invincible. No species has ever defeated them in battle. Their military commander, General Karn, sits in the war room with his advisors. They discuss their latest target, a small blue planet called Earth in a distant corner of the galaxy. The Draxians have intercepted human radio signals and mock humanity's primitive technology. Karn orders a small invasion fleet of 50 warships to conquer Earth. He considers it an easy victory introducing Earth and humanity. Meanwhile, on Earth, humanity has secretly been preparing for decades. Admiral Jack Stone commands Earth's United Defense Fleet from the orbital station above. Mars humans discovered faster-than-light travel 30 years ago, after finding ancient alien ruins on Mars. Since then, Earth's governments united and built a secret war fleet. The fleet contains 200 heavily armed battleships equipped with experimental weapons. Humanity has been watching the Draxian Empire expand and knew conflict was inevitable. Stone meets with his officers, Commander Lisa Grant and Captain Tom Hayes. They review the plan. Let the Draxians think Earth is defenseless, then strike with overwhelming force. First contact, the Draxian arrival. The Draxian fleet arrives at the edge of Earth's solar system. General Karn sends a threatening message to Earth. Surrender or be destroyed. Earth's governments broadcast a fake message of confusion and fear. Karn smiles, believing the humans will submit without a fight. He orders his fleet to advance toward Earth slowly. Savoring the conquest, the Draxian ships move past Jupiter, then Mars. They detect no military presence, only civilian satellites and space stations. The trap is sprung. When the Draxian fleet reaches Earth's moon, Admiral Stone gives the order, all ships decloak and engage. Suddenly, 200 human warships appear from behind the moon and asteroid belt. The Draxians are shocked. Their sensors failed to detect the advanced human stealth technology. Human ships open fire with railguns, plasma cannons, and missile swarms. The battle is swift and brutal. Draxian shields fail against humanity's concentrated firepower. Within 30 minutes, 40 Draxian warships are destroyed. General Karn watches in horror as his easy conquest becomes a massacre. The turning point, Karn orders a retreat, but only 10 damaged ships escape back to Draxian space. He cannot believe what happened. No species has ever defeated the Draxians so completely. On the human flagship, Admiral Stone addresses his crew. Today, we sent a message to the galaxy. Humanity will not be conquered. Commander Grant analyzes the battle data and makes a troubling discovery. The Draxians were using outdated tactics. They've never faced an equal opponent. Captain Hayes warns that the Draxians will return with a much larger force. Stone agrees and orders the fleet to prepare for the real war ahead. Ending. Hook for Part 1. Back in Draxian space, General Karn kneels before the Supreme Leader. Vex is furious about the defeat. It's the first loss in 2,000 years. He orders Karn to assemble the entire Draxian armada. 3,000 warships. We will crush these humans and burn their planet to ashes. Karn bows and begins preparations for total war. Meanwhile, on Earth, Admiral Stone receives intelligence reports. Human spies embedded in neutral alien worlds send word. The Draxians are mobilizing everything. Stone realizes humanity's first victory was just the beginning. He looks at Earth through the view screen and makes a silent promise. We'll be ready. No matter what they bring, we'll be ready. Key story elements. Third-person narrative focusing on multiple perspectives. Simple. Clear English for easy reading. Action and tension from the first page. Underdog story. Humanity surprises a powerful empire. Military sci-fi elements. Fleet battles. Tactics, strategy, character focus. Admiral Stone, leader. Commander Grant, analyst. Captain Hayes, warrior. Enemy perspective. General Karn and Supreme Leader Vex. The gathering storm. Earth prepares for war. 3 weeks passed since the first battle. Admiral Stone stood in the command center on Mars Station, studying holographic star maps. Earth's scientists worked day and night to build more ships, but time was running short. Commander Grant entered the room with urgent news. Admiral, our scout ships detected the Draxian fleet. They're assembling near the Omega Nebula, just 10 light-years away. Stone nodded grimly. How many ships? 3,000 warships, sir. Maybe more. Grant's voice was steady, but worry showed in her eyes. Captain Hayes joined them, his jaw set with determination. Our fleet now has 250 ships. We're still badly outnumbered. Stone walked to the window overlooking the red Martian landscape. Numbers aren't everything. We proved that in the first battle. But this time will be different. They know what we can do now. The Draxian War Council in Draxian space. General Karn addressed his commanders aboard the massive flagship Dark Victory. The ship was 5 miles long, bristling with weapons. Around it floated thousands of warships in perfect military formation. Supreme Leader Vex appeared on the main screen, his 4 eyes burning with rage. General Karn, you failed me once. Do not fail again. My lord, I underestimated the humans before, Karn said. That mistake will not be repeated. This time we bring overwhelming force. Earth will fall in days. Commander Drax, Karn's second officer, stepped forward. General, intelligence reports say the humans have built more ships. Perhaps we should— Silence, Karn shouted. Even if they doubled their fleet, they cannot match our power. We are the Draxian Empire. We have crushed 400 worlds. These humans are nothing. But privately, Karn felt uneasy. The human technology had surprised him. Their weapons were more advanced than expected. He pushed the doubt away and ordered the fleet to jump to Earth system. Humanity's secret weapon on Earth in a hidden facility beneath the Pacific Ocean, Dr. Rachel Kim worked on humanity's last hope. She was Earth's leading physicist, and she had created something revolutionary. Admiral Stone visited the underwater base with his officers. Dr. Kim showed them a massive device that glowed with blue energy. Admiral, I call it the quantum pulse generator, she explained. It sends out an energy wave that disrupts all electronic systems within a 100-mile radius. Hayes looked impressed. Will it work on Draxian ships? In theory, yes, Dr. Kim said. But we've never tested it on such a large scale. And there's a risk. The pulse might affect our ships too if they're too close. Stone studied the device carefully. How many can you build? We've already built 3. 1 for each defensive line around Earth. Grant spoke up. Admiral, if we use these weapons, we'll have one chance. If the Draxians adapt, we're finished. Stone made his decision. Then we make that one chance count. Dr. Kim, install the devices on our defense platforms. Commander Grant, recall all scout ships. Captain Hayes, prepare the fleet for battle formation. The enemy arrives. 2 days later, alarms blared across every human military station. The Draxian fleet had arrived at the edge of the solar system. Stone watched from the bridge as sensors showed the massive enemy armada. 3,000 ships appeared in space like a swarm of angry insects. The sight was terrifying. All ships to battle stations, Stone ordered calmly. Activate all defenses. This is not a drill. On Earth below, billions of people watched the sky with fear. Would humanity survive? Or would this be their last day? The Draxian fleet began moving toward Earth in 3 massive waves. General Karn's voice echoed across all communication channels. Humans of Earth, you destroyed my ships. Now you will pay the price. Surrender immediately, or we will exterminate every living thing on your planet. Stone grabbed the communication console. This is Admiral Jack Stone of the United Earth Defense Fleet. You came to our home looking for an easy conquest. You found warriors instead. If you want Earth, you'll have to take it from our cold, dead hands. Karn laughed. So be it, all ships attack formation. Show these primitives the true power of the Draxian Empire. The massive fleet accelerated toward Earth, weapons charging. Human ships moved into defensive positions around their homeworld. Stone looked at his crew. Remember, we're not just fighting for ourselves. We're fighting for every species in the galaxy that suffered under Draxian rule. Today we show them that tyrants can be defeated. All ships engage. The second battle for Earth was about to begin. The battle for Earth First Wave, the sacrifice, the Draxian First Wave, 1,000 warships, rushed toward Earth like a tidal wave of metal and fire. Admiral Stone watched them come, his hands gripping the command console. Hold your positions, he ordered. Wait for my signal. Captain Hayes commanded the outer defense line with 50 ships positioned near Jupiter's orbit. His crew was tense as enemy vessels approached, their weapons glowing red. Sir, they're in range, his weapons officer reported. Hayes waited, sweat ran down his face. The Draxians opened fire first. Energy beams and missiles streaked through space. 3 human ships exploded immediately. Return fire, Hayes shouted. The space between Jupiter and Mars erupted in explosions. Human railguns tore through Draxian hulls. Plasma cannons melted armor plating. But the Draxians kept coming, absorbing losses and pushing forward. Hayes watched as more of his ships fell. All ships fall back to the second line. Execute retreat pattern Delta. The surviving human vessels turned and raced toward Mars, the Draxian fleet pursuing them eagerly. The Trap Commander Grant monitored everything from Mars Station. Admiral Hayes is leading them exactly where we want them. The Draxians are bunching together to chase our ships. Stone nodded. Good, Dr. Kim, are the quantum pulse devices ready? On the view screen, Dr. Kim's face appeared. All 3 generators are charged and positioned. Platform Alpha near Mars is ready to fire. The Draxian first wave pursued Hayes into the kill zone between Mars and Earth. They thought they were winning. General Karn watched from his flagship, pleased. Foolish humans, Karn said. They run like frightened animals. Continue the pursuit. Stone raised his hand. Dr. Kim, activate Platform Alpha now. A blinding blue light erupted from the hidden platform. The quantum pulse spread outward like an expanding sphere of crackling energy. It washed over the Draxian ships in seconds. Suddenly, every Draxian vessel in the area went dark. Their engines died. Weapon systems failed. Life support flickered. The ships drifted helplessly in space. All human ships attack now, Stone commanded. Hayes and his fleet spun around. The human vessels, protected by special shielding, opened fire on the disabled Draxian ships. Without shields or weapons, the enemy warships were destroyed easily. Explosions lit up the darkness like fireworks. In 20 minutes, 800 Draxian ships were gone. Karn's Fury General Karn roared in anger aboard the Dark Victory. What happened? How did they disable our entire wave? Commander Drax checked the sensors. General, it was some kind of electromagnetic pulse weapon. We've never encountered this technology before. Then we adapt, Karn snarled. Second and third waves spread out. Don't group together and activate all backup systems. Move forward. The remaining 2,000 Draxian ships advanced more carefully, spreading across a wider area. They moved past the debris field where their comrades had died. Stone frowned. They learned fast. Grant, will the pulse generators work again? Grant shook her head. The Draxians are too spread out now. We can't catch enough of them in one pulse. We'll have to fight them ship to ship. The final stand, the second and third Draxian waves surrounded Earth. 2,000 enemy ships against 200 human vessels. The odds were terrible. Stone addressed his entire fleet. All ships, this is it. We have no more tricks, no more surprises, just our courage and our skill. Remember what we're fighting for. Our families, our friends, our home. Earth must not fall. Every human ship moved into position, forming a defensive sphere around the blue planet. The Draxians attacked from all sides simultaneously. The battle was chaos. Ships collided and exploded. Energy beams crisscrossed the void. Human crews fought with desperate bravery. Every captain knew they were outnumbered, but no one retreated. Captain Hayes rammed his damaged ship into a Draxian cruiser, sacrificing himself to save a medical transport. Commander Grant coordinated the defense brilliantly, directing ships where they were needed most. Hours passed. Human losses mounted. 100 ships remained. Then 70. Then 50. Stone's flagship took heavy damage. Fire spread through several decks. But he refused to abandon his post. Admiral, we can't hold them much longer, an officer shouted. Stone looked at Earth below, so beautiful and fragile. He thought of his daughter down there, probably watching the battle in the sky. He wouldn't let her world burn. Then we make our last stand count, Stone said quietly. All remaining ships charge forward. Ram them if you have to. They will not pass us. The surviving human vessels surged forward in one final desperate attack.